Hello, Internet. After our resounding success last time, let's go kill another Sekiro boss. Okay, where did we save? Right. Let's go get this little motherfucker. So there was the scrap thing that he gave us when we first killed him. Prosthetics. Probably under key items. There it is. Snapseed. Makes me feel like we missed something down there. Let's go on a little adventure before we kill a boss, eh? Can we get back down? Let's just do a little travel here. Okay. Oh, I did take a little bit of damage there. Oh, that's just a shortcut down here. Yes, rattle, rattle, rattle. Very spook. Oh, hello. Oh. Right. Gotta hug the old wall. Gotta stop hugging the old wall. Is that an extra ledge down there? It's a Greg! Yay! So, I watched a video that mentioned reading the scrap that like that herb scrap that guy gave you that tells you where to find the snap seed. and it sort of implies that you may be able to fight the snake again, or that the snake isn't for really real dead.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to find that. I think it might be around here somewhere. Is there a snake down here? No, I don't see one.
You're asking the wrong question. It's not where the snake is, it's whether you can do anything about it right now.
Fair, fair.
And the answer is no. You're just wasting your time.
Ah, well.
But you're not wrong about any of that, except where you're looking and when you're looking.
Cool.
This is not exactly a Metroidvania type game. It's more like you gotta go everywhere and
Then maybe come back.
yeah, like you have to read items and things to get hints about where to find things and you know what to do and that sort of thing. But there's generally like some stuff you won't understand. So you want to have context, but you're better off not beating your head against the wall and just sort of playing through the game and try and keep an open mind instead of actively like saying I'm having this thought, I know, instead of progressing through the game I'm going to look everywhere. You're better off looking everywhere, and then you'll have a better idea of where to look when you get hit.
And then
that's what I would recommend doing.
Then maybe revisit areas for.
Yeah, like you can always come back and do areas again, and enemies respawn and whatever. So you're better off just going through the games and then like picking up stuff at the end, as opposed to like trying to do everything now and trying to figure everything out. I'm the same way when I play games, but what I found out is that that's generally kind of a shitty way to experience games. Like you might find everything, you might do everything, but it makes for such a bad gaming experience in comparison to just like going through the game naturally.
Am I gonna get to grab either of these guys here? Yeah, they're not. They're not coming close enough for me to get them. Come on, come over here and get got. Come on, I want to get you. No, the rifle guy is fucking up my steez.
Well, if he's causing the problems, just go run up there and kill him real quick.
That's
nobody will react fast enough.
That's my plan. I'm just gonna do it this way. Oh, he got me though. He was like, I see you, motherfucker. And I was like, yeah, well, fuck you, die. So not the best performance on this run through of clearing out the courtyard, but
well, but you're rusty, right? You just started.
Just sat down. But yeah, I was watching some cool videos on like things like, hey, here's some things that you want to make sure that you're not missing and paying attention to, and a lot of it was very much what you just said, that you know, go through and read things carefully, and you might have to like run back and revisit sections to learn stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, he stabbed me. But then I jump it on his head. Yeah, the old whirlwind slash is really OP.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But the key is knowing when to use it and how fast it is and all that.
Yeah.
And once you get a hang of that, and like how much stagger damage it does to each enemy, and you know that how they react to it.
That's
once you handle on all that stuff.
Yeah, it was really in large part thanks to that that I ended up killing what's his face, the that last general in the courtyard whose name I can never remember.
Hmm. Yeah, honestly, I have no clue what his name is because he barely matters. I like think of him as a normal enemy almost,
Yep.
just like with two health bars. Gyobu, that you remember because they talk about the demon Gyobu
Yeah.
and they make a big deal and he gets the cutscene. But man, some of these other guys, I don't know. Like I know Chizo's a drunkard. It's something. I think it's Chizo.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But you tend to remember the enemies that you spent more time on more.
Well, I spent a hell of a lot of time on that guy, unfortunately, so would have thought that I would remember him more better. I'm gonna go Sekiro mini boss list. Let's have a look. See, I think it starts with an A. Nope, it's Yamuchi or Yamauchi. That guy.
Oh, it's probably Yamauchi.
Yeah, you're correct. Yamauchi. Yamauchi.
Well,
Um,
I think it's like basically a mixture of two words like Yama and Uchi. So it's like
yep.
Yamauchi.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that guy. The old whirlwind slash really just fucked him up because I would do that on him to like get a free hit essentially because either he would block the first one and miss the second one, or miss the first one and block the second one. Like so, it didn't seem to matter. I would always get at least one hit on him. Um,
Well, and even if they block, then that just builds up stagger. So
exactly. So I kept doing that and staggering him, and then I would like just block and reset the positioning to have the right positioning to get him to put his guard up so that I could get him with it again. And I just kept like whirlwind reposition, whirlwind reposition, whirlwind reposition. And
yeah,
yeah, he ended up just like I said. I drove him right into a corner and fucked him up. And it
but that's basically most of this game is just figuring out how the mechanics work and then getting enough of a grasp on how your enemy moves and reacts to you, and then exploiting that to your advantage.
yep. Would you go up on the ledge, please, friend?
It's hard when you're targeted like that.
Yeah, and it kept. Oh, for fuck's sakes! And then I untargeted because I was trying to get my jump, and then it didn't retarget the gunman. Oh, can't win.
You just need to get a bit more smooth
Yeah.
to the point where it's just like walking or running. Well, maybe not running for some of us, but grabbing something. It becomes second nature. You just decide that guy's gonna be dead, and then all of a sudden your hands move and they're gone. You don't really have to think about anything else in between.
Oh, that is not at all what I intended to do. Oh, and that was the old. Could have done a Mirakiri there. Run away!
Yeah, you also axe is not really a good weapon to have out.
Yeah,
Generally speaking.
that's why I said that's not what I meant to do because I actually thought I'd switch to my shuriken and I just didn't.
Yeah, but shuriken's not actually that good, I think, against most of these guys.
I just
Because
enjoy it for harassing them.
Yeah, but it's basically like if you want to actually harass them, you'd be better off using your firecrackers because then they're dazed for like a couple seconds or until you start attacking them. But
Gotcha.
it lets you get some free attacks in. And generally speaking, this game, the earlier you can get damage on someone, the more you can fill up their posture, the less
Yeah.
work you have to put in. The shorter the fight will be.
Yes,
'Cause it's all
sir.
about, well, the vast majority of the fights are about building up posture.
Yeah, and that was the problem I was having with Yamuchi is that
He'd back off and use the posture reducing ball.
yeah, well, not even that. Like I was able to like prevent him from doing that for the most part. The problem was that I wasn't like keeping the distance well enough that I was like breaking his posture.
Oh, so like he would back off and then the posture would go down.
Yeah, so I couldn't.
See,
Well,
that is what shuriken are good
that's
for.
what.
Because that's what shuriken are good for. Because,
Yeah,
if you're far away from them, but you don't want their posture to go down, then if you throw a shuriken at them, it'll either hit them and do damage and keep their posture up,
yeah,
or they'll block it and then it'll increase their posture anyway.
yeah. So that's
But it sort of resets the bar, or resets the timer.
yeah. So that's the other part of what I was doing with him is I kept harassing him with shuriken so that he wouldn't like reset, and then would spam the whirlwind and then reset the distance once I had a good distance. So between those two things, like I said, again, just like drove him into a corner and did not let up, and that's how I ended up beating him.
Yeah.
And earlier, like the other day when I was trying it, yeah, the best sort of result that I had, like the closest result to actually killing him that I had, was one time when I did just keep the pressure on and actually ended up driving him into a corner, and that's what I was like
Well,
always trying to do again, and I just never could. I wasn't getting the timing and everything, and the keeping the posture up. He is having a hard time here. So anyways, that's my whole story about how I built Yamuchi. I like this little jump. I'm not sure if you're actually watching me or not.
yeah, I am.
Okay. I like this little ledge jump here because you can kind of like jump off the side and then like hang out. It's almost like you think you shouldn't be able to do it, but you totes can.
Well, speaking of things you can do, you totes can. Once you get out the high priority targets, you can go through this a lot faster.
Yeah.
You're respecting them a lot too much.
Yeah, I'm just still being careful. I haven't like you said, quite figured this area out yet. That's what I was waiting for.
All of these guys are basically guys you've been fighting since the start of the game.
Yeah.
You know, like the bow guys and the relatively easy sword guys. The only guy that's actually tough is
Mr. Ogre.
yeah. So as long as you take him out first, then the rest of them you don't even really need to stealth. Like you just run serpentine to make sure that the gun doesn't get you, kill him, and then try and bait out the spear guy because he'll Makiri you, and as soon as you Makiri, he's dead. So then you get the invincibility frames, and then it's just a couple sword swings, a couple blocks, it's over.
Yeah, you charge, buddy.
So remember, anytime he goes out and then he turns around on his horse, that's what you're looking for to get, see? Whenever he does like a pivot type thing.
Yeah.
And remember, when he brings his weapon back, that's when you're waiting for him to swing.
No, get out of there. Get out of there. You do not want to be in front of him. Fuck. Just trying to get around behind him again.
Remember, you can't dodge these things. You have to block and or parry them. You're moving around too much.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you gotta be quick when you see that. You don't have
I
a lot of time to.
I can't quite hear you over the sound of the fight. Oh, what? Oh, he's got a move that I haven't seen before. That was weird. So, what were you saying?
I was saying that you're moving around too much in the fight. You need to block and parry more because you can't dodge any of his attacks. And you build up his posture bar, especially like the lower health they are, the more you build up their posture by parrying and defending. So even if it's not efficient to do it early, once you get them down to three-quarters health, half health, then they get much weaker.
Gotcha. Um,
So your aggression was good and the way you played it, but you should be looking at his attacks when he's close to you, not just trying to dodge them all, and trying to parry them.
yeah, what I was trying to do was completely just stay behind him, and that's how like when I tried it last night, like I just stayed behind him the whole time, and I never saw that sweepy attack that he did that ended up getting me.
He actually
Um,
did that 2 or 3 times during that fight. You
oh,
just
didn't notice.
grappled to him fast enough that you didn't notice.
Gotcha. Yeah, that might probably was what happened last night then.
Yeah.
But yeah, last night, like I got to like the death blow count thing showed up, but
Hmm.
then I didn't like do it fast enough, or I fucked something up, and then he got me.
Yeah.
Um,
But part of the reason, like the fight's going on a bit long, and it's not because you're not being aggressive enough, but I don't know if I noticed you using the firecrackers either.
oh, yeah, I definitely was using the firecrackers.
Okay, that's probably just me not paying as close attention. But also, I mean, the stream's a little bitty, so it might be hard for me to see the sparks. It could just be where my focus is too, because a lot of times I'm focusing on the enemy.
Yeah, fair.
Because it's more important what they're doing than what you're doing, because you know what you're doing, because you're pushing the buttons,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. Whenever he gets close, I've been using the firecracker to harass the horse because that essentially gives me an extra free attack.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hadn't been noticing then.
I'm just gonna ignore that guy because I need an axe to break his shield,
But
and
additionally, the firecrackers are gonna do more stagger damage once his HP is up, right? Too. So
yeah,
sometimes you're better off saving it for the end, or you using it a bit early to get to a certain damage level where it starts building up the stagger. So it depends on which way you want to do it, and it depends on how the fight's going.
yeah,
But if you
I've
feel like you're getting a lot of damage without it, you can save it for the end of the fight so that it's more effective.
yeah, I've
And
definitely
then
noticed.
you can just really finish the end of the fight strong because you'll build up the stagger really quick. Plus you'll get a ton of attacks in a row because you do a couple attacks and you're like, oh, he's about to do something, firecrackers, and then
Yeah,
you get even more attacks in, and then all of a sudden the stagger just builds up like nobody's.
nobody's foozle indeed. Yeah, I definitely noticed some times where, um, like the horse was already like prancing or whatever, or rearing up, so my like firecrackering literally did nothing, or
Yeah,
like I'd already used it too free soon, so it hadn't like reset its whatever its
yeah.
skill.
I'm not 100% sure if there are some animations where if they're in that animation, you can't stun them.
Yeah, it definitely
But
seems that way. There's some times
but
when,
it could just be that it doesn't work because it's a little too far away, or it's facing the wrong direction. It seems a
yeah.
bit finicky sometimes.
Well, I fucked
Or
that
maybe
up.
it's just needing more experience. Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't
But
death blow. I had him targeted and
also, whenever there's a boss like that and you have like 3/4 of an experience bar, you should really like get to the next level so that you're at 0 and try to be at 0 money and 0 experience bar. Like it's okay if you're at 2 and then 0 because you're not going to lose anymore. But that way you can do these boss fights over and over again without having to worry about losing anything.
yeah.
Because you can't leave that boss fight. It's not like a lot of these other mini bosses where you can try, and if it goes really shitty, you're like, I'm not gonna win. I don't need to lose anything. I'll just reset. Although, actually, I guess you can do that if you have good enough timing, because you can use your idol to return to the temple.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get the timing for that in the middle of a fight because it takes for fucking ever. So,
Yep.
like, you have to be so good at timing that honestly, if you're that good, you're probably not going to be having that problem with the fight. So it'd be weird if that was the thing you're really good at. Like you can't beat any of the bosses, but you can always find time to not die properly and use the idol.
Oh,
That
I
would
killed
be a
him.
weird skill set.
Yeah, well, sometimes you got the skills that you got, you know?
Well, to me, that just sounds like way harder than actually just like playing the game.
Yeah, I'm just being silly.
Yeah.
Being a silly Billy.
Like, there's a lot of things people can do, but it's like, why? It's not worth it.
You don't even know where I am, you asshole. But where's the ogre? That's who I really want to... Oh, the ogre has me now. Cool. But yeah, I'm at a point where I don't have any 1-point skills to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And,
But that wouldn't make a difference one way or the other.
no, I'm just saying, like, I can't, like, I don't have an easy way to, like, spend that skill point. I have to grind up to a second skill point so I can buy anything. In fact, I think I might have to grind up to 3 to buy anything right now.
But that wasn't... I mean, if you have a full skill point, you can't lose it. It's just the bar. So you lose half of your bar every time you die.
But if it's full,
Like,
then you don't lose it.
Well, if it's full, then you just go to 2, and then it's empty again, right?
Gotcha. I understand what you're saying now. Well, I'll grind up to 2.
Well, I'm not saying you should grind up to 2. I'm just saying that no matter how much you lose, you're not going to lose that one. But generally speaking, before you get into a boss that you can't get away from, it's a good idea to make sure you don't have a ton of resources.
Yeah, I've been...
And then you take all your money and you put that into buying pouches so that you don't lose it, or buying items, because you may only get like half of your return on it, but that's better than the nothing that you would get if you lose it all.
Yeah, that's what I've mostly been doing, is buying spirit emblems. So I can always use spirit emblems. I'm never...
I don't think you can sell those though.
No,
So
but I use them all the time.
I know, but at a certain point you have so many that you're just basically wasting your money, because like it's like you need toilet paper and you use it a lot, but if you have like a thousand things of toilet paper, that's too fucking many, and maybe you should have spent your money better, you know? So, coin purses, you take a 10%
Oh, come
loss,
the fuck on.
and some of the other items you take like a 50% loss. But if you lose all of your money and you have like 16,000 versus 1,600, you're better off getting back 1,200 that you're going to get back,
Yeah, fair. Let's see how many I have right now. Does it show you in your inventory how many spirit thingies you have?
I don't think so.
I
See,
don't know
it
how
says
many.
on the right above your send, 16 out of 16 plus like 200,
Oh yeah,
300 and something.
yeah. I've been
Is
buying a
that a
shit ton.
three? Yeah. So like that's a good way to not use it and always get use out of them. But um, if you're not using a ton of them all the time, like it's good to have a build up before a boss, so that if you don't have a ton built up, that's a good use for the money. But there's a lot of people that complained about how they could never fill up a skill point or they're never had any money, and that's because they played like
Like I've been
not
playing
smart.
sometimes.
Well, it's if you don't really understand the mechanics and you don't really know how things work, and like a lot of people wondered what the coin purses were really, and they're just like, oh, you just get it and then you get more money, and then they use all their coin purses and not realize it's basically their version of a bank. So if you can't look at it and understand the mechanic, and then you don't use it properly, then it can seem like it's a harder game than it actually is because you just don't get it, and that feels really bad.
Yeah.
Like the game's hard enough; it doesn't need to be unnecessarily hard by just having terrible knowledge. Well, although some people would argue and say, half the fun is figuring that out. But until you're the type of gamer that does appreciate that, um, you know, it it might put you off.
Yep. And I appreciate having more knowledge personally.
See, but like I said, part of the reason and part of the thing that I had to learn with this game after looking up a bunch of stuff because I felt like it was too hard for me, um, and really finding out that I didn't actually find out anything that was really important. Every time I looked something up, it's just like, here's where to find the thing. You could have found it if you fucking looked more. Here's what this boss literally does, all of their moves, and here's what you have to do. You could have figured that out. It's really easy. You just had to understand that that's what you needed to do. Because I was always thinking of it like a Zelda game, where, I have the shuriken, now that's the special weapon, and then this boss is going to be garbage, because it's a special weapon that works against them, or like a Mega Man mentality, something like that. But it's just a tool that makes it easier as opposed to something that basically wins the game for you once you get it and understand you're supposed to use it.
There we go.
Right? Like
Perfect.
for instance, the firecrackers are really good against this boss, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't win you
Oh,
the game. Like knowing that, it just makes it easier.
for that one boss, yeah. I need to do one more run through here, and I think I'll hit a level. But that last little run through was pretty efficient and stuff. Didn't even take any damage. Efficient and no damage. How does that sound?
Mm. But the ideal way is that if you can just like from your starting position, not have to go back into stealth, but just smoothly kill everybody
Yeah.
in order.
So
That's the best way to
it
do it.
wasn't smooth, but it was more efficient than what I've been doing.
Yeah.
So I think starting this way is a much better start than what I was doing before, because I can get these guys quicker.
Well, and generally speaking, people who are lower than you have trouble seeing you, and people that are higher than you have an easier time seeing you. So
Yeah.
it's just a logical way to go about things, generally speaking, going from top to bottom. And it's also easier to get from up top to the bottom. So if you start up top, then it's, all downhill.
Just going to go to the old temple real quick before I fight the boss. Let's see if they got anything for me.
I'm glad you.
Do I have a gourd seed? I don't have any gourd
There
seeds.
was a dragon back then. It is my
Okay, nothing new there. Yes, goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
No matter what I thus is the fate of those who owe a deep cut will understand, though. Another time then.
Yep, another time. Does the, this guy over here sell things, or no? Is he only practice?
I can't see who you're talking about. Oh, no, he does not sell things.
Okay. I'm just looking for something to spend my money on, because I don't remember where the vendors are right now.
That offering box, if you say kill a guy who's going to be a vendor later on, then eventually, as you play throughout the game, their stuff shows up there and you can buy it for way more than it would have been.
Gotcha. I could get Vault Over, or I could get Nightjar Slash.
And any technique that you learn like that will replace your spinny technique.
Ah,
You can only have one combat ability
gotcha.
equipped at a time. So,
I like this, that I can get a free backstab.
but you notice what it says. It says if their posture broken.
Yeah.
So that means that you could get a stab in their front anyway. To get the
Oh,
death blow.
I
So-
guess that makes sense. It's kind of pointless almost.
So do you know why that's good?
The backstab one?
Yeah.
I imagine just to get away from enemies then.
I mean, you're sort of right, but the answer is that it's not really useful right now.
Gotcha. Where...
I'm trying to think if there's any reason that it would actually be useful right now.
I mean, the Gabru demon guy, I feel like that would be pretty helpful.
I think it's Gyobu.
Oh, Gyobu. It would be pretty helpful because then you can essentially always get behind him.
Yeah, but the
But
thing is,
only when he's
you
posture
have to break his
broken.
posture,
Yeah.
and when you break his posture, he's free to be stabbed. Unless I've never understood that skill properly.
No, I think you
And,
are.
There are ways like if you just like throw them off, then you can double jump. But I'm pretty sure it's meant to be used with other mechanics in the game later on that you don't know yet.
Hello? Thank you. Yeah, I was just thinking because, like I was saying, I was always trying to keep behind him in order to position myself properly for maximum damage, and so that's why I
Well,
was thinking getting behind him. But it's
Yeah.
literally, it would only ever happen once in the fight because you get one death blow, you get behind him, and then you get the next death blow and he's dead. So
But also, like, with him being on a horse, I don't know how the mechanic would work properly, because the idea is there's a guy, right? And you get him so that he's broken, and then it's like, I could do a death blow, but instead I'm going to double jump, or I think that you have to, yeah, I think you basically, like, double jump on their head, but then instead of doing it, it goes around them, and then you backstab them instead.
Rest in peace.
Because a backstab is technically unique from a death blow. Like, all backstabs are death blows, but not all death blows are backstab.
yeah,
I guess is what I'm saying.
yep.
But for all intents and purposes right now, that's not true. They're exactly the same. So,
No.
when did you go to Senpu Temple?
One day when I was hanging out, playing around,
Did you find the bell?
I did. And I even rang it. But when I was having too many troubles with what's his face, that general that I killed last night, then I undid it.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, probably a better idea. 'Cause
Although
it's
from
hard mode.
yeah, what I was reading about it is that it doesn't really make the normal enemies that much harder. It really only makes the bosses harder.
I mean, maybe that's true. You definitely get better items from the enemies.
Yeah,
if you
and
have
then-
it on.
And I definitely was not having trouble with like regular enemies, and
Yeah,
only having
but-
trouble with the boss. So
Well, I think the reason why people say that it doesn't really make the regular enemies hard is because most of the regular enemies are such pieces of shit that you
Yeah.
should kill them instantly, so they don't have a chance to fight back. And if you're good enough at the game, most of the enemies in the game are like that, and you don't farm the ones that aren't like that, so it doesn't really matter.
what the fuck?
They probably just run away from it. So I think it's only easy. But already good.
I kept hitting my firecracker button and it was not firecrackering, so that was getting kind of annoying. There we go. Not sure why it didn't work the first 5 times I tried it and got fucked on.
You're basically just disregarding his weapon. You gotta watch his weapon and see his swings and get his timing down and at least block those and back away or try parrying.
Yeah, I've been trying to not have to get into a parrying fight with this guy. I've been trying to cheese him essentially.
Well, I
See,
mean,
there the firecracker didn't work.
yeah, you probably used it too soon, or it was the wrong angle or whatever. Oh yeah, that last one was probably
Ah,
like the
realized too late.
Oh yeah, I didn't know he had that attack.
Which attack?
The Makiri, the one you can Makiri counter.
Well, oh, damn.
You should have been watching his bar. If you would have just attacked him one more time, you would have got him.
Yeah, I did get a slice in there, but I didn't want to chance it, so that's why I
Like
wanted
that,
to.
But the very fat last attack that you were doing on him,
Yeah.
if you would have just gone for it and gone one more, that's why you need to pay attention to the posture bar.
Yeah,
Because it was full, so if you would have just hit him once more, you would have got the death blow. That death blow would have given you another resurrection, and then
yeah, I was just playing it
completely
too
different fight.
safe. Is all that happened there. I was being too careful, and I should have just put the pressure on that time.
Well, yeah, you just have to be aware of where their bar is at, and to a lesser extent their health. That's the reason that their health is kind of hard to find, but the posture bar is right in the middle of everything, because that's the important one.
Yeah, I definitely was paying too much attention to the health and not watching the posture bar carefully enough.
Yeah, the health is just, it's really only important in most fights with how it interacts with the posture bar.
Oop. Was not being careful enough there. Come on, charge, bitch.
But you should focus less on running around and more just moving away or towards.
Well, I'm trying to get those grapple attacks in so I can, have a safer fight, essentially.
Yeah, you can just move away from him to do that. You don't have to like run around all over the place.
Would you get up, please? Thank you. Holy fuck. That was annoying. Come on. Ah, shit.
So you notice how your posture basically just stays up when you're that low health, even if you're holding your sword up.
Yeah. Come on. There we go. Well, that is definitely the farthest I've made it so far. Oh. And I lost my lock for some reason. That was not cool. Doo-doo-doo. Let's just have a little breather here and use a pellet, shall we? Oh, hello. I did not realize that was one of those unblockable thingamabobbers.
Yeah, I didn't recognize that attack.
Oh, jumpy horse. That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's for like a big smash.
Oh, I'm in the fire. That's not great. That's not great for me. I would prefer you didn't get out of the fire, please. Thank you. Ooh. Why does it keep losing my lock? That's super annoying.
Probably because you accidentally press the button. But if they get off your screen and you have the lock on it, then sometimes it'll cancel.
Gotcha.
But most oftentimes, especially mouse and keyboard, it's you accidentally push the button again.
Yeah, that could be so. I'm going to turn you up in my headphones a little bit. Turn the game down, because it's honestly...
Sound is important in the game because, like, for me, it's easier to time the attacks by the sound. Like, I'll see what attack they're doing, but then I'll remember how the attack sounds and sort of how long that takes.
Yeah, as it is, it's just, it's actually
almost like
too loud.
knowing-
It's painful to listen to.
Well, no, that's fair enough. But,
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is a very the sound design is very important for playing the game.
Yeah.
And if you have the sound too low, it's much harder.
Yeah, I just turned it down just a little bit. Like from, like, 30% to, like, 25%. Just so it's not destroying my eardrums.
Man, I was playing a game yesterday, Axiom Verge. Holy shit, that is like the worst sound design of any game. Like,
What's it
not
called?
that it's bad, it just hurt. Axiom Verge.
Axiom Verge.
Yeah, it's a Metroidvania type game, heavily inspired by the original Metroid.
Oop.
Instead of just running them around like that, you can just run further away.
Hey.
My internet stopped working for a minute.
Oh. Did the internet stop working, or did you just the video freeze?
Well, stuff can be two things.
I suppose.
Because I didn't hear you, and I don't think you heard me talking. So
Oh. I think I heard you talking the whole time.
no, maybe. The
grapple,
one
please.
One thing that's bad about the spin attack is that once you're started the animation, you can't
Yeah.
cancel it, and that's giving you problems where you're getting hit for no good reason. Whereas
Yeah.
if you just did your regular attacks, so
It would be more better.
yeah, so you probably shouldn't do like a bunch of the spinny moves in a row. You should do like a spinny move, and then if you have time for another one, then you do another attack, and then another attack until you don't have time anymore, and then switch to defensive. As opposed to you just spinning all the time. Because it's very offensive, but you die way more.
Yeah, I guess I got my pattern down with what Yamuchi, and now I need to get out of that pattern because this is new guy, more different guy that doesn't work for that pattern.
Well, and that's the problem with cheesing bosses instead of learning the mechanics. Because you can beat them without having to learn how to parry properly and that sort of thing, but then there's the next boss. Then
Yeah.
there's the boss after that. And then there's the bosses where it's like, if you don't parry this, you're gonna fucking lose. So, it's trust me, it's just easier to learn the mechanic.
Yeah.
Even if it's a bit harder now.
Oh, that is... I cannot try to grapple that. Thank you. Oh, come on. I put my guard down so that I could grapple, and then it wouldn't grapple, and he did the spinny thing. So that was kind of frustrating. I've definitely seen that sometimes, and I haven't figured out quite why it's doing that, where the grapple thing will come up and then not let me grapple.
It was because there was the flag in the way. So that counted as an object impeding you. I just saw it because the lag put me even further behind on the stream. Because it paused it for like 10 seconds and then just restarted.
So
I
sometimes
just,
the lag is helpful, because you can see what was causing me troubles.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
What the fuck? I was pretty sure he didn't hit me, and then suddenly I just fell over.
Yeah, it has a very long reach on that.
There we go.
But one way you can make sure you always get when the grapples is whenever he changes directions on the horse. That's
That's when he's gonna do it.
yeah. So it gets to the point where like you can see it's gonna happen just before the grapple shows up because you can look at the movement of his
Shit.
horse and you're like, that's it.
I was trying to get distance so that I could heal, and he just wasn't having it.
Yeah. Well, you were trying to get distance, but you're just circling around him instead of just backing away.
Yeah, that was
It's a bad habit in this game,
Uh,
particularly.
a bad habit to what? To
Move
circle?
around much. Yeah, like some enemies it's good for, but generally speaking, you want to go forward and backward. And that's about it. Because all hitting buttons other than forward do is mess you up.
Oh, come on. I was blocking.
Like, you can probably beat this guy without using your movement stuff at all. You just need to parry properly and attack
Yeah.
the windows and stuff. And grapple and jump and whatever.
Come on. Thank you. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Hit you while you're... Oh.
No,
So you tried moving instead of blocking there?
yeah, I was trying to run in so that I could get the block, and I didn't get my block up fast enough. So
Yeah, you shouldn't have even been trying to move there. You should have just been trying to block.
yeah, that's fair. All right.
Because yeah, all that moving around just makes your sword play worse, and it makes it harder to tell where he's gonna hit you, and harder to tell if he's gonna hit you. Whereas if you just sort of stay still, and then learn how to, you know, block all of his shit, then although he does have like blind spots around his horse, so you like going around to the back of him and stuff and maintain, like, you can do that, but
Yeah, I'm definitely on purpose trying to get behind his horse to get some free hits. Like that.
see, maybe that thing you just did where his horse kind of gives up for a second and he just like doesn't do anything. Maybe that's breaking their posture, and it's not like actually getting their posture bar full.
Could
If
be.
that's the case, Waltover would be really good, but I don't
Yeah.
think that's the case.
I wonder. Oh, I had my block up. Come on, bastard.
See, you were in the middle of the animation of the spin, so you couldn't block. That's that.
Yeah, I hadn't done it on purpose that time for sure. I think that was just me misclicking because I was panicking essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, but I will. Ooh. Oh, hey! I was definitely just blocking that time. Hey, what was in the way that time? Something was in the way. Wouldn't let me do it.
That was him turning around. You can only get it from certain angles, and he was like blocking it behind his hitbox type thing, kind of. I think that's sort of what it is.
Yeah.
So, like when he actually turns around and he's facing you instead of having like his sort of side or back to you, I think that's what happened there. Also, you were in the middle of a spin animation again when you said you were blocking. So it's probably because when you're blocking, you're accidentally hitting the attack button too. Or...
The one time I definitely was in the middle of a spin animation. Another time I was literally only blocking, but my posture was broken, I think.
I watched it. I saw the beginning of the spin animation. like just sticking the sword out before it starts moving. It was that, not a block.
Ah. Like that, I was just on the ground.
Yeah, I think you're relying too much on your spin move, and then it's affecting how well you're blocking, and yeah.
See that one? I was definitely only blocking. I'm deliberately keeping my finger well off the attack button when I'm getting close to him.
That time you weren't blocking, you were just running. So
Well-
you might have hit block too late. It showed no animation of you moving your hands. You were just in the middle of a walk or run animation. I think it was a walk animation. See, now you're starting to get some good parries in.
Yeah, like I said, I am deliberately keeping my finger well off the attack button when I'm trying to block here, just to make sure that it's not fucking up my whole what I'm trying to do. Ah, shit.
Oh,
That's all right. I traded a grapple for a heal. I'll take that trade off.
yeah, it's alright.
Ah, shit. I saw that coming. I went into my attack before, or right when he started his attack animation, and I knew I was fucked. There we go. There's one. But what I am going to do is take this pellet. See, that tree was theoretically in the way, but it let me go through it. So I think anytime it's fucking up is just because of his hitbox.
The thing is that it's like a little behind him.
Yeah.
And the part that was a little behind him was not behind the tree. It was like him himself. So I think that was still okay.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But
You sort of have to be either like right behind him or kind of off to his side more.
yeah, I think that it's just the slightest bit janky, but like it's consistent, but it's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
And
if
it
if
just
I can
takes a
keep
while.
circling him, that is kind of more consistently getting that grapple.
Yeah. Well, you, like the circling part is good for when you're up close, but when you're trying to get him to move in a certain way, you're better off moving towards or away from him, instead of like moving to the left or the right or circling around
Yeah.
him.
A lot of
Because-
what I'm doing, like right now, I'm literally only just running at him, but because he's circling, it looks like I'm circling.
Well, but instead of running after him like that, just run away, and then he'll turn around faster. You should be running towards him when he's close and running away when he's like mid-range. Because then you'll make him turn around faster, and then you can just close the distance. So effectively, by
Fucking
running
hell.
away, you're closing the distance. Like that time, instead of turning around, instead of spinning his horse, he just turned around and started attacking you because he was too close.
Ah, shit. I can't block behind myself. Ah. I was trying to run past him so I could get a heal, but it did not.
And anytime he goes past you, you should not be running. You should be blocking or
Yeah.
getting ready to parry. Right? If you're within radius where he can attack you, you should be preparing to block, not run, because the tracking is too good and his range is too long, and his mobility is too good on the horse when you're trying to run away.
Ooh. Again, I'll trade a grapple for a heal instead.
Yeah. Well, and remember, when he's kind of close to you like that, and he's sort of like running around, you can just run a little bit away from him. He'll pivot, you'll get the grapple immediately.
Ooh. Shit.
Divine Grass also is like a full heal. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know that.
That probably would have just helped you, but maybe you weren't quite ready to use it. But you could always use some of your other items too, not just the pellets and stuff. Because that's what they're there. Like, because you have the basics of the fight down, right? It just feels like it's a long fight. So if you just do a few things to make it a bit shorter, maybe you get through it faster. So take a look at your items before you get in there and see what you got. Because sometimes just using some stuff at the very beginning of the fight and then trying to do some good stuff earlier. So read what all the stuff does, so you know. So like Divine Grass, you're at that one, right? So I think that's a full heal. And then the bundled Jizo statue.
I'm looking at the sugars right now.
Yep.
So what does this one do?
That was the one that I told you about that you can
suppresses
use.
sound.
Yeah, to cheese the first hit on the red-eyed guy.
Right.
You can actually backstab him while he's still on the thing. Remember I was talking about how I was looking for a sugar so that I could do a strat, but
Yeah.
I couldn't remember where to find it. That was that.
Well, let's take the old. Well, you know, since this is in this
don't
pause
take it
menu.
right this.
Yeah.
Don't take it right this second. But it takes about the same time to do that as it takes to do your pellet. So take it like when he first comes out, or you know, the first time when you'd have a chance to heal or whatever.
So now seems good. Hey, I was blocking. What the fuck? I was literally standing still and blocking.
Your block just dropped and you just stood there. Like you weren't even moving.
That's super annoying. Because I definitely was holding block.
Well, this might be it. I don't know how you're playing, but these games are meant to be played with controller, not mouse and keyboard. So people do complain about your inputs getting eaten sometimes on mouse and keyboard. Now, I don't know if that's just them being bad or making a mechanical mistake and memeing on it, but
Ah, shit. Do I have him even targeted here? No. Shit, shit, shit!
one thing you can do too is you can just do like hit and run type strikes where you just run away, try and get a grapple. If he gets close, just block and then run away some more until you get a grapple. Do a few attacks, wait until he finishes his string of attacks.
Hey, fuck.
Run away.
It did that thing again where he had the grapple up, but it
But he turned around and
yeah.
it messed everything up.
And then his unblockable attack fucked my face.
You can block that.
The unblockable attack?
No. That's not an unblockable attack. There's a different attack that's an unblockable attack. You can block that spinning attack. You can just hold your sword up and it doesn't do anything to you.
Gotcha.
You can even perfect parry it, I'm pretty sure. It's just so yeah, if he does that and you're not ready for it, you can just hold up your block. It'll sort of push you back a little bit, and then you can do your grapple.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's once you're in it, then you're fucked.
No, if you're in it, if you're just facing him and you hold block, unless like if you're too close, it might be like behind you.
Yeah.
In which case you won't block it, but if you're near the outside or like the middle of it, it should just block.
Oh, I would like the grapple, please, sir. Thank you. Come on. Come on. What? Hey.
That's actually true too. Running is better than dodging when it comes to dodging stuff usually.
Ah. Come at me, bro.
Remember, when you're on the ground, you can dodge and you'll do a roll and stand up immediately.
Yeah, I completely forgot. I was just watching him and not watching what I was doing. Fuck. Well, roll, please. Thank you. That was cool. get a heal and a grapple.
You could probably beat him if you just stopped being so aggressive and just went for a couple attacks instead of for more, and focused on parrying his attack and maintaining proper distances.
Fair. That's nice that he breaks the lock when he get the first death blow.
It's just because he went behind you. Like the way that he did it, where it went kind of through you.
Yeah.
Stuff like that will break the lock if they just completely go off your screen. I guess it's like there's a max speed and it'll just stop tracking it like that.
Ooh. Shit. Roll, please. Get out of the fire, please and thank you. You know what? Divine Grass, baby!
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Told I'm not allowed to be downstairs anymore because I have the fans off.
Because what?
Because I have the fans off while I'm down here so I can hear. Because they're drawing stuff.
Right.
Yeah, I've had them off for like a few hours this afternoon.
Oh, what? I guess he fucked me up in the middle of all that. Doesn't help that my posture is broken. Shit. Huh, I'm not sure what the grapple... why that grapple doesn't work sometimes, because that time I was 100% behind him and it...
Maybe it has to be on the side and it can't be in front or behind. That could be it. And
There we go.
Like, I mean, you saw my fight. They don't last very long anymore. I forgot most of the mechanics because the fights aren't long enough.
Sorry,
Just
horsey.
like, for a lot of Elden Ring bosses, I don't actually know what they do because they died so fast. Like, I never had to learn.
Did you see what I did?
I did, yeah.
I did a heckin' win.
See, but you went and you learned the mechanics and you did the things, and then once you're starting to get like pretty close, then you use all of the big boy items to give yourself the extra edge you needed to get it. And that's how you should do every single boss.
I
And
didn't
look at that,
even...
you got a little over a level there.
I didn't even end up using that, the sugar. Like, when I used the sugar, I lost. This time I did not use the sugar and I won.
Well, that's the thing. They only last like 30 seconds.
So
When you have the Akko sugar, you really need to like be offensive early on with it. Like,
gotcha.
get some cheesy attacks in. Be okay with taking a little damage. Like, throw in your firecrackers. Get as much early damage as you can. The goal with that is to get them to like a quarter or half health before they even do anything, because then you already start with an advantage where their posture's building up faster.
Right. So what 3 do I want here, or do I want to save up for the 6?
No, not the 6.
That's cabbage. What about
Like
this
dying breath maybe, or shadow breath, whatever it's called. where
Breath of
you
life?
heal.
That's Breath of
Yeah.
Life.
Like, that's a good one. Suppress sound so that it's easier to sneak around and you can stealth more encounters.
So this
But
one?
those are both for encounters. Like, neither of those is really going to help you with bosses.
Right. Or this one, Suppress Sound.
Yeah, like
Oh,
those
that's
are
spirit
both going to help
emblems.
you. Well, I mean, having one extra spirit emblem, that's like, instead of throwing 16 shuriken, I can throw 17, or
Yeah.
it might give you one more use of your other things that cost 2 or 3 to use. So I don't think it's that worthwhile, especially since you only get one. But anyway, I gotta go for supper, and then I'm supposed to turn the fans on and stuff. So.
Sounds good. Well, so far I'm doing pretty good at about an hour a piece per boss.
Yeah. Well, there's not much more of this area left.
Yeah.
There are still like a bunch of places for you to. You actually just opened up some other stuff to look around all over the place here, but
Yeah.
there's still more stuff you can do in your memory as well. But
In my memory? Oh, the
the
memory.
Hirata estate.
Yeah. I thought you meant the
Any-
memory of this guy that I killed.
Oh
'Cause
no,
we-
that just means you can
Go back
play
and
him
practice
as many
on him.
times
Yeah.
as you want.
Yep.
But anyway, I gotta go.
Cool. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate your tutelage.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Thanks.
What's down?
Good luck to you as well. Huh. How does one open this door? Maybe I gotta go around to that other set of stairs. I don't think I can go up this way. No, that's too high. Anything up here? Nope. Okay, let's go around. Make sure I don't miss anything in the battlefield. Anything over here? No, I already looked over here when I was talking to Greg. I just was distracted. I don't think that's a thing. That sort of looks like I should be able to grapple over there. Get stuck in a tree, I guess. Does it say it doesn't open from the side? Oh no, I can just push it open. Well, that's annoying. Let's circle back around here. Nope, nothing up there. What about here? Nope, doesn't appear so. Alright, make our way to the stairs. Okay, just a dead guy, I guess. Bunch of dead guys. Oh, is that the gate I couldn't open before? Any enemies? Oh, ceramic shard. Thank you so much. Oh, there's a vendor. Yay! Hello.
Care to purchase an item?
I do care. Thank you.
Where you like to depart? You'll fight battles. Go ahead.
Purchase the items. I already got the firecrackers. Ooh, gourd seed. Gourd seed. Not how many sens do I has? A dragon's blue droplet. I'll need those. I have 1 sen. Oh, too funny. These aren't worth much. Those aren't worth much to sell. 5. Yeah, I think I can get it. Nice. Heck yeah. Then if I just farm 180, I can actually. Don't want to sell those. Ceramic shats, though. 213. Beautiful. Purchase the droplet. Heck yeah. Thanks, friend. Nope. No grapply there. Ah, sorry about fucking up your shit. Can I get up this way? Oh, thanks, game. That was super dope of you. All right. Could you please not be a dick for a second? Thank you. Come on. Super annoying. God damn it. I'm gonna keep trying this until I find out if I can grapple that or not. Don't think I can grapple the close one because it's got the ornaments. See, I can definitely get high enough. Ah, okay, there's ornaments there too. If I could get this one, I might be able to, but I don't think I can jump that far. Let's try. Nope, don't have nothing to jump off of. Look around, look around, look around, look around. So there's the snaky place. And there's just the other side of horse guy. Right, and I don't think there's anything I can do other than go in here. Oh, he's a friendly.
Another rat. But those eyes, a starving woman. Before I kill you, tell me your name. Tell me your name! No name to give. You should know me all the same. You die nameless. No one to warn. However, your left arm
job, bud.
Allow me to hold that talent. What'll it be, sir? Will you hunt rats with me?
Heck yeah.
Excellent. You'll need this if you're with me, Sekiro. The face go. If you do.
Thanks, bud. Sounds great. Ah, here's the gate. And the other one I was trying to get to is there. Can I even get there? Is there even any point of getting there? I'll rest when I find the next idol. Oh, hello.
That accursed Yobo's finally. That changes nothing, you know. There'll be more wars. Where's all that hatred go? Guess not. That's why I pity you. Now, there's no end you're hinting at.
Interesting. Oh, I can't break things in here. All right. Or run. Nice. Thanks. Yes, I see the grapple. I'm just going around first. Oh, I can do a swing schwong up here. Aha. Any rats? Nope. Hey, check me out, my bad self. I guess you could use this to fight the guy if you decided not to join him. So I feel like there's got to be a way to get up there on those. Alright, let us do a sneak. Anybody? There's that guy there. How close else can I get before he sneaks? I'm being two sneaks. Oh, hello. I'm fine with being too sneaky. Oh, hello some more. How does one get up there? Nope. Nope. There's that guy. Ah, the doors aren't even open right here. Any dubs over here? You don't see anything. Oh, well, okay, I guess if you want to make my life easier, go there. Asshole. Nope. You don't see fucking anything. Got some ogres. That was a close one. No, nothing up here, just a random flat spot. Alright. Mooch sneaky. Oh, he's just doing a boom bang, huh? There's dos ogres, hey? Ready to go. Let's see if I can sneak up on this bastard. Oh, I won't have the prosthetic thing that I need to use. I could just go. No, I can't because of that building there. Alright, where are you, ogre face? Right there. Okay, nothing up here, I guess. Maybe? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be that there's anything up here. Alright, let's hope there's only good things in here. Very good, like coin purse, love it. And there, and there. Anything up? Meow. No. Don't do that. Wonders. Do we still hear dudes walking around? They might be on the other side of the wall, though. Oh, the old sugar. Oh shit, it's the rats. Or no? Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. At all. Oh, for fuck's snakes. Interesting, interesting. Did the timer stop? It's said I've been at 58 minutes for a while now. Excuse me. Okay, it's been an hour 54. Well, let's go talk to the Tengu. And we really can't get up there, huh? Yeah, I don't see any secret ways to get up there, and it doesn't look like there is any things up there to get. Alright.
Ah, yes, I knew. Wonderful. This is the ways of the Ashinable. It's our school of fighting. But there are no hard and fast rules. You just win your battles. That alone is the most. I hope it can be of assistance with your rat hunting.
Cool, 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 cool. One up there. Can one get up there? Don't appear to be so. Ah, fuck, he's just a gunman. I'm gonna get rid of those doggos first. asshole. Can these guys be snucked? Oh, they can. Love it. And we got a level. Heck yeah. Love it. Any more? They are sneaky little bastards, so who knows? Hey, they're on the move. That's new and exciting. Alright, well that wasn't the prettiest, but... Wasn't there a guy standing right here? Oh, he moved. Oops. Could you? Would you? No, you don't. No, you don't. You wouldn't. You couldn't. Really? Alright, well, you and me, buddy. here's the bull. Get out of there. Thank you. Oh, I would prefer to get out of here, please. Shit, 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 shit. Could you, would you? Where the fuck is the other guy? What? Oh, there he is. Where'd he go? Don't feel like trying the bull again. Not really, anyways. Okay, calm down. Would ya? Could ya? Thank you. Ah. Gotta stop double jumping when I don't need to. Could you? Thanks. I see what I did to fuck it up there. It's like it's stopping before actually jumping, so it's almost pointless. I think I got a good jump there, just bad aim. Just about had it, I think. And I know this isn't a waste of time because I watched a video on it being done. Well, it might be a waste of time, but I know it's not impossible is what I'm trying to say. Not getting far enough from my double jump. Okay. Let's find a video real quick. Excuse me. Okay, Sekiro. let's do the skip. Oh, I've been doing the wrong way. All right, cool. Oop. Oop. Gotta get going more forward somehow. Ooh. Maybe I could have grabbed the wall there, but I didn't hit the grabby grab button fast enough. One second, folks. Ah, no, need to get around the corner. Ooh. Just missed entirely, and then my frame shit the bed for some reason. Ah. You fucking kidding me? I was like getting over it or something. Wonders if I could get around enough, if I could get onto that ledge. But that's not the speed run strat. Oof. Thank you. Ah, too soon. I wonder. Let's watch that video again. Hmm. Well, I've definitely showed about 1,000,000 ways how not to do it. Thanks. I wonder if this has been patched out. Would you? Could you? Thank you. Nice. So that doesn't seem like it's impossible, just that I'm fucking up. Maybe it is patched out. Alright, cool, thanks. Could you, would you? I'm not getting my jump out far enough to that forward. Then I get stuck on the terrain. Yeah. Oof. So you just jump straight up. I need one of those. Go. Oof. Hmm. Ooh. I feel like I'm getting closer. No, I actually hit E several times. Nope, too soon. Too soon on the mouse move. Ah, too soon again. Ah. All right, well, I feel like that's enough. It's been 2.5 hours. Whew. Do I want to grind some levels? No. No, I do not. I want to quit game. Yes, I'm sure. Alright, once again, thank you everybody for a good Sekiroing. And good night, Internet.